In terms of popularity, I don't think that Samsung has the ability to beat the iPhone. The tables are actually going to turn, I think, this year in the favor of Apple because it looks like they're about to introduce a model that is going to directly attack the mid-tier of the market. They've done that a little bit by keeping some of their older models on the production line, but this year it looks different. Whether they call it the 5 SE or whatever they end up calling it, Apple actually is going to be coming out with a new smartphone potentially this next month that is going to target that mid-tier. So I think it's going to be very difficult for Samsung to compete with Apple at the high end as well as the mid-tier. Their challenge is not to gain share, they just need to try and hold on to what they have. The strong pre-orders for the Galaxy S7 are pointing to Samsung's continued strength for that product line. You know, they've had a very strong user base that has grown with every version of the Galaxy that has come out in recent years. The primary features are the new 12 megapixel camera that apparently does very well in low light. They've also have made this waterproof to a certain degree. There's a removable storage that's attached to the SIM card slot. So the brand remains very strong. I think that's what's the most telling. It's also letting us know that Samsung is holding up its market share reasonably well against continued strength from Apple, as well as strength from a lot of the Chinese players who have seen a lot of unit growth this last couple of years, especially with companies like ZTE and Huawei and Xiaomi and other global players, many of which your average American has never heard of, are meaningfully growing not only in Greater Asia, but they're starting to grow in other areas like India and Latin America. And I think that that is going to be the next wave of meaningful competition for both Apple and Samsung. And all you have to do to see it is go take a trip into China.
Hey YouTube fans, I'm Landon Dowdy from CNBC. Thanks so much for checking out our channel. Here you'll find videos packed with all the info that you need to be smarter about your finances. Be sure and subscribe by clicking right here and click on all the videos around me to see CNBC's original series Young Money, Tech Bet, Kramer's Mad Money, and all the latest from CNBC.